Welcome back. What if one simple joke, just a few seconds inside a movie trailer, was enough to send half of Hollywood into complete meltdown mode? Because that's exactly what is happening right now. The moment the Scary Movie 6 trailer dropped online, a single pronoun joke instantly exploded across social media. Within hours, celebrities began reacting, critics started attacking the film, and now one of the biggest pop stars in the world, Billie Eilish, is openly criticizing the movie. But here's the part that makes this story even more interesting. The more Hollywood complains about this joke, the more people are watching the trailer, sharing it, and talking about the movie. So what actually happened inside that trailer? Why are celebrities suddenly so upset? And why are some people saying this entire situation proves that cancel culture might finally be collapsing? We're going to break down everything Billie Eilish's reaction, the growing backlash, and why this controversy could actually make Scary Movie 6 even bigger. And if you're enjoying these honest, uncensored breakdowns of what's really happening in Hollywood, consider hitting that subscribe button. The channel is getting incredibly close to 1,000 subscribers, and your support could be the push that helps us reach that milestone. One click from you genuinely makes a huge difference and helps this channel keep growing. Now, let's get into it. So here's where the entire situation begins. Recently, the official trailer for Scary Movie 6 was released online, and as expected, it immediately started trending. The franchise itself has always been known for pushing boundaries, parodying popular movies, and making fun of cultural trends. That's literally the identity of the Scary Movie series. Ever since the first film released years ago, the formula has always been the same. Take whatever is dominating pop culture at the moment and turn it into absurd comedy. Nothing is supposed to be safe. And if you've seen the earlier films Scary Movie 1 through 5, you already know that these movies have never exactly been shy about crossing lines. But this time, one particular moment inside the trailer seems to have hit a nerve with a lot of people in Hollywood. Early in the trailer, there's a quick joke poking fun at modern internet culture and the way pronouns are used across social media platforms. For many viewers, it was exactly the kind of humor you'd expect from a Scary Movie film. But for others, it was apparently unacceptable. Almost immediately after the trailer went viral, several celebrities began speaking out against it. Some claimed the joke was offensive. Others argued that it was a lazy attempt at comedy. And a few went even further, saying the film was intentionally mocking members of the LGBTQ community. Now, whether you agree with that interpretation or not, what's undeniable is that the reaction was extremely fast. Within days, entertainment commentators, television hosts, and various figures in Hollywood started discussing the trailer as if it had triggered some kind of cultural controversy. One show that quickly weighed in was The View, where the hosts openly criticized the humor in the trailer. They suggested that comedy like this feels outdated and that filmmakers should be more aware of how certain jokes might affect specific communities. But the discussion didn't stop there because soon another major celebrity decided to jump into the debate. And that's where Billie Eilish comes in. Billie Eilish has now publicly addressed the situation and made it clear she was not impressed with what she saw. According to her comments, she believes the joke in the trailer represents what she calls a harmful trend in comedy, where sensitive topics are turned into punchlines simply for shock value. She also explained that pronouns are something she personally takes seriously. For Billie, it isn't just internet slang or a passing trend. It's something she believes plays an important role in how people identify themselves and how they want to be recognized by others. Because of that, she argued that mocking pronouns, especially in a mainstream movie trailer, sends a message that could make people feel ridiculed or dismissed. Billie even said that watching audiences celebrate that joke was troubling for her as someone working inside the entertainment industry, and she wasn't the only one in her circle who felt that way. She also mentioned that people close to her, including her brother, were surprised that the filmmakers decided to go in that direction with the comedy. To them, the moment felt less like satire and more like a cheap attempt to get attention. While Billie Eilish and others are criticizing the trailer, supporters of the movie are pushing back with a completely different perspective. They argue that the entire point of the Scary Movie franchise is to parody everything happening in pop culture. Not just one group, not just one political side, everything. And if you actually watch the trailer carefully, it doesn't only poke fun at pronouns. There are also jokes about political stereotypes, social media behavior, and even exaggerated portrayals of different groups across the cultural spectrum. In other words, the humor is intentionally chaotic, which raises an important question many viewers are now asking. If the movie is mocking everyone, why are some people acting like it's targeting only one group? That question has now become a huge part of the debate. Another reason this situation is attracting so much attention is because of something the creators of Scary Movie 6 have already said publicly. According to people involved with the film, one of their goals with this new installment was to challenge what they see as the growing influence of cancel culture in entertainment. In simple terms, they want to bring back a style of comedy that isn't constantly worried about backlash, Whether you agree with that philosophy or not, it explains why the movie is leaning heavily into controversial humor. The filmmakers knew it would spark reactions, and judging by what's happening now, they were absolutely right. Here's the ironic part about situations like this. When celebrities begin attacking a film or calling for boycotts, it often has the opposite effect. Instead of hurting the project, the controversy can actually generate massive publicity. People who had never even heard about the movie suddenly become curious. They start watching the trailer just to see what all the outrage is about, and that curiosity can translate into ticket sales. This pattern has happened many times before in the entertainment industry, and some observers believe the same thing might happen with Scary Movie 6. At its core, this entire situation reflects a much larger debate happening right now in media and entertainment. One side believes comedy should evolve with society and avoid jokes that might offend certain communities. The other side believes comedy works best when it challenges everything equally, even uncomfortable topics. Both viewpoints exist in today's culture, and neither side seems willing to back down, which is exactly why controversies like this keep happening. Because when a film intentionally pushes boundaries, it becomes a lightning rod for that ongoing cultural conflict. Right now, the film isn't even out yet. Scary Movie 6 is scheduled to hit theaters in June, which means there are still months of marketing ahead. If a single trailer has already created this level of discussion, imagine what might happen once more. Clips, interviews, and promotional material start appearing. The debate could easily grow even louder, and that's something both critics and supporters of the film will be watching closely. At the end of the day, this entire controversy comes down to a simple question. Where should comedy draw the line? Some people believe certain topics should never be joked about. Others believe comedy loses its power the moment those limits start being enforced. And right now, Scary Movie 6 has placed itself directly in the middle of that debate. Whether audiences ultimately support the movie or reject it, one thing is already clear. A single joke in a movie trailer has managed to spark one of the most talked about entertainment controversies of the moment. And we're still months away from the film's release. If you want to share your opinion on this situation, drop your thoughts in the comments below.